You may be wondering, Quest Paladin in this meta? Pfft, you're stupid. Well, let me explain something. I actually think that 1, it's not bad in the meta. 2, somebody asked me to do this, so I mean, I'm gonna try and make them happy, you know. And 3, it looked like it would be a lot of fun to try and build. And you only had to take out Ziliax, Snip Snap, Kangor's Endless Army, and Undasta. Okay, that's actually kind of a decent amount now that I'm saying it out loud. But those cards, although they were very helpful for the deck, I don't actually think any of them were needed, even Ziliax. I put in the Lightforged Blessing instead of Ziliax, and I feel like it fulfills pretty much the exact same purpose and does it pretty well. So, there's that. I think I want to coin this out just to have a better minion on board, and then also play this the next turn, and then hope for Astral Guardian or Bone Wraith the turn after that. But anyway, the replacements I made were Lightforged Blessing for Ziliax, obviously. I also can't run the Shotbot because it's from the expansion, which means it's not necessarily budget, which kind of sucks, I will admit, but some people were like, we don't have the expansion, so please don't play with those cards either, and I was like, okay, that sounds fair enough, that's budget, and therefore, I took them out and put in a Temple Berserker and a Wild Pyromancer. I put in the Wild Pyromancer because I think it's just a pretty good addition to the deck. Ooh. And the question is, what do I want to put this on? If I put this on the 1-2, this is a card that he then wants to kill, which means that the 3-2 will last longer. Or I put it on like a 2-1. No, he can just hit that with the hero power. We'll do it on that. You could say that what I should have done was waited till I can make a copy, and that's where Blessing of Wisdom and Lightforged Blessing really pop off, right? What happens with them is if you have the copy on the card already. Oh god. Oh, that's terrifying actually. What on earth? Okay, well these both live. We go face with this, and we end. And we have Shrink Ray. But anyway, okay, let me just explain the change to the deck. I took out Shotbot, put in Temple Berserker and Wild Pyromancer as 2 drops. Wild Pyromancer goes really well with Shrink Ray. Consecrate goes well with Shrink Ray, and just into Aggression just in general. Fine, swipe the board, that doesn't really matter. I'm not phased, even in the slightest. Not even a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit. That's mean. That's just rude. Well, hello there. You make this a very good play. Why, hello there. I accept this. Trade in. I'd rather just kill that off than let him, like, somehow deal with this. We need 1 more Reborn minion, and then we get the pop off. Dude, if we can get 1 more Reborn minion, we actually might just beat this guy with a budget deck. But let me show you what the original version of the deck looked like, because I don't think I've actually done that. You jerk. You absolute monster. Play more minions. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might want to save the Shrink Ray. Bone Wraith, we got it. Wait. This is insane. We make a copy of this. And we win the game. The game's over, actually. The game might just straight up be over. Because I'm able to make copies of this, and then we have Shrink Ray and whatnot. And we just pass the turn on that. I don't think I can die. If it had Divine Shield, it would be better. But, yeah. I swear I was going to say other stuff, too. I had knowledge in my head. Oh, you're fully trading in. Okay, maybe it's just better to hit, consecrate, hit, and save this. Because I want to consecrate. But I want to consecrate after I trade into this. Then we consecrate. We trade the other 8 into this, sadly. We get this into that. We play Bad Luck Albatross. We don't need to play Bad Luck Albatross right now. Let's just make another copy of a Reborn minion and save this for now. And look at this. Look at this. We're winning. We're winning with a budget deck. Wow. Good job, everybody. That's fine. Like, he gets to play a big dude. It doesn't matter what it is. That's a pretty weak one for him to have gotten, actually, so more power to us. 2-1, fine. Christology. Some decent card draw. Is there anything else I would like to do right now? Let's just draw cards. I feel like the Bad Luck Albatross might be good to copy here. Or just the 2-2. Yeah, we'll copy this 2-2. I think that's pretty strong, actually. I don't want to die. Trading this and that means he lives. Trade this and that. It dies, I lose damage, but it's fine. I have a ton of stuff on board. It's, in my opinion, fine. And if he floods it, I have Shrink Ray, I trade him with everything, get Death Rattles, and I win anyway. No, not swipe. Oh no. That's actually a little bit bad. Oh, he just gives up though. And just look at that. Look at that. This deck actually works. It just works. Don't pay attention to the first loss. That was a preliminary build before I had mastered the deck. I made a couple of changes since then and put in a Consecrate and Wild Pyromancer just to help with removal, and clearly it helped a lot. Should you drop the grenade in chat? What? No, don't drop any grenades in chat. I get it. Haha, I made a video when I was 11 and it got 500,000 views. Now let's just make fun of him. But anyway, this deck is pretty solid. You beauty finally? What do you even mean? What does that mean? I'm covering part of my face, so now I'm beautiful? Or are you talking about like the beauty on the inside? Because that's pretty important too. But anyway, what are you playing as? Warrior? We eat warriors. We destroy warriors. Warriors are free.
I will fight with honor.
We don't want either of these. Blessing of Wisdom's fine, but if I don't have a minion, it's useless. And I'll just draw something later. No Reborns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in the deck. So I should draw one like every other card. Again, if you have the shot bot, put in the shot bot for Temple Berserker and maybe an Albatross, or potentially like the Consecrate or something. Let's just go for finishing my quest ASAP. I could play Candle Taker, or just play Bad Luck Albatross. I think I'm gonna play Bad Luck Albatross. The sooner I can mess with his deck, the better, right? On the upside, how many views? Imagine how other 11-year-olds. That's true. I probably did help a lot of 11-year-olds with their nerd fights. That's smart. That's wise of you to say. So, I want to play Blessing of Wisdom on the 1/1. I really, really do. And you could say maybe it'll get killed. But you have to think. Maybe it won't. It's silly. No, never mind. We'll hold on to it. Drawing one card for 1 mana is fine, but I don't know. Ow, I hit my knee. If you saw that thing shake, then that was what happened. I whacked my knee on my desk.
No tomb can hold me.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a bummer, but I knew he had drawn a rush minion. I was just hoping, like, hey, maybe it's not that one. But there's a rush minion gone, right? So if I play Blessing of Wisdom on this, maybe I force out some removal from him. That would be pretty cool, actually. If I, like, force out another Shield Slam on just a 1/1, that would be really, really nice. I will say, the biggest issue with this deck is the lack of card draw. Super Collider? It is turn 5. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. Whatever, you got me. I'll play Mechano Egg because Super Collider doesn't kill that. And it wouldn't kill this either, so. Rather than the Whelp, that would just trade into each other. And then we can Annoy a Module something. Scorcher? You're a madman. You're an absolute monster. Is there a reason to play this? He just super colliders it, right? There's literally no reason to press my hero power here. Problem with the deck has always been card draw. That's true. Blessing of Wisdom helped. I actually tried to run the what's it called for a while? The shoot, what am I talking about? I used to try to run the questing adventure for a little bit in this, at least the budget version, and I think that it has some potential, but I don't actually know. No, because the quest is just finished too quickly. So you finish the quest moderately fast, and then you get nothing out of it. This is kind of lame, but we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna place him here, so that way he doesn't get wrecked. I'm not quite finished with the quest yet, which is a little bit of a bummer, but then we just hit face with this. Hopefully get left with an 8-8. Hopefully this is enough to win the game. One can only hope. Does he have Alex Strasza? Oh. That's bad, but that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still has to trade a lot of things in. Leaves me with an 8-8. I'll take it. It's not bad. We can just make a copy of that immediately. And then we just start making copies of everything. And then hopefully we are able to outlast him. Honestly? I think trading is better here. Because, like, if he has board wipe, I'd rather have stuff to leave me on the board. This sucks. I hope that if he hits this, it hits the 2-2. But that Super Collider is going to be the biggest problem for me right now. Why not run the quest energy cards? Like I just said, the quest energy cards, the quest, generally speaking, you actually complete pretty quickly. And... oh, wait, yeah, shoot. I kind of played into that. I should have expected that to happen. Don't hit that direction, man! Dude! Work with me one time. It's fine. But anyway, I thought that it just didn't really work out that well. Like, I don't like the Licensed Explorer that much, especially not in this deck. Oh, that's lame. I mean, the Questing Explorer, I could take out, like, Wild Pyromancer and a Temple Berserker for, but I genuinely just think that it's a really good, I genuinely think that it's just a really good synergy to have the Wild Pyromancer in here. The Temple Berserker, I guess I could take out. It really only serves the purpose of finishing my quest slightly faster. I like the Bad Luck Albatross. I think it making the other person's deck worse makes this deck better, which is nice. Oh, man. What are you going to do? Zap it? That's lame. That's lame. Now all I'm left with is 2. It's GG. But I guess I could take out Temple Berserker for sure and put in a Questing Explorer. And maybe Consecrate as well. Because, like, the combo would have been Wild Pyromancer with Shrink Ray for 7 mana board wipe. So I don't think I need Consecrate 2. Although Consecrate literally won me that last game, so I'm not entirely sure. But I can say, at the end of the day, getting rid of Temple Berserker for at least one Questing Explorer is not bad. The rest, I think I need to keep in the deck, though. You'd take out a Shrink Ray. Shrink Ray is so incredibly important in this deck. No, it's not. You're right. Generally speaking, you'll start generating tempo. Okay, so based on the games that I've played, I would say that this is probably the best version of the deck that you can make on a budget. Obviously, there are other things, and if you have some of the cards, like if you have Ziliax, put it in immediately for the Lightforged Blessing. This is just lifesteal. It gives an enchantment on a thing, so when you copy it, also has lifesteal. If you have the shot bots, I'd personally put in the shot bot for the Questing Explorers, Questing Explorers really just fill the role right now of like a little bit of extra card draw. But if you want, you could take out the Consecrate and Wild Pyromancer for it too. I personally just like having the little bit of extra survivability, but it's up to you. You could either take out Questing Explorer or the Wild Pyromancer Consecrate. If you have Undasta, you can take out the other cards that I put in for this, being the Albatross, and then if you have Snip Snap, also take out the Albatross. And that's basically what I would do to change the deck. The deck, right now, this version, the budget version, costs about 4,200 dust. That doesn't include the change, actually, for the Questing Explorer, so it's probably about 4,300. But the, where is it? What am I doing? Oh, yes, but the normal quest is actually 1,880, and that's without Kangor's Endless Army, which a lot of people run. I just don't run it because, like, tons of little microbots with the 1/1 from the Snip Snap, Reborn Micro Mummy, Reborn Shot Bots, they're all kind of weak, so I took it out. But essentially, I took out like 3 or 4 legendaries and made the deck as cheap as I possibly could. And I mean, I'm not going to say that the deck's going to be great, but the deck, this build is 1-1. It lost to Control Warlock 2 before I made some of the changes that I made to it. So overall, I think the deck is decent. If you want to play it, go ahead. I think that it would work. And yeah, also I can't run the licensed adventure because I can't use the I cannot use the expansion cards, which is an important rule of this little challenge thing. It's not Undasta, it's Undertaker. I understand that now. I'm sorry. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.